This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in Week 2. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Give for the first time to Rachaad White. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Nix with it on first. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Still has some space inside the 35. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
There's a toss to White. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. They're cobbled together a yard there. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And Nick slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Nick's looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And that brings up 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down the left side. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Thrown right, and it's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Big strike downfield to Judy. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Bills 7.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Finds his fullback. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Allen on the play action. Buying some time left. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. That's Knox. He's got it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
And Allen will hold on to this. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Completed over the middle. He's still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. There he goes on the right side. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Blown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back-to-back carries here. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. It's been gained on second down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Third down and 9.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Allen setting up play action. Second and long. Need to give themselves a shot for 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and long, it's Allen. Taking a deep shot here. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Breaks the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Nicks from the gun. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. New set of downs from 37.
That's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10. It's a give to White. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bucs have the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's White again. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Got his man. It's Golden. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers both racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try and get it into Nico Collins. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Christian Benford has it.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Nix. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Out of the gun, White. Loose tackle there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing from behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up. It's Nix out of the pistol. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers 42, Bills 20.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Allen to throw. Massive hits, the ball's out. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On On third down, here's Nix. Waddle makes the catch. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
Once more, it's Nix. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
He's going deep. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That's Antoine Winfield Jr.
Allen's pass intercepted.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. McConkey's got it again. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down, Bills.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to cure.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. That one falls incomplete, though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. Well, you know this, Brock. Even on a trick play, roughing the passer still applies to whoever's throwing that football, and it comes into play right there.
Yeah, you're the one who sniffs it out, Kate, that trick play, and you know it. Like, you feel so good about it, but then you got to remember, it's not just the QBs that can get roughed. When you hit a guy that late, he too has that same kind of protection.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
47-yard line.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He beams one deep right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
And 8 yards.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bucs have the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
It's White on the give. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
7-yard line.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
From his own end zone, here we go. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Play action now, Allen. On the move, headed right. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Rolling out to his left. Downfield, and he has McConkey. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st down throw for Allen. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Play action with Nix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
From the red zone on first. Setting up the screen. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They'll send him up the middle. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Buccaneers can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Allen on the play action. Buying some time right. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, sometimes when you get outside that pocket and your body weight gets going laterally, that ball will sail on you. I mean, that's a tough connection to make even under the best of circumstances.
Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense to the line fast. First and 10. Here's Allen. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 10. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum. Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're handpicked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Nick's off the play action. He rolls to his right. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Nix from the gun. That's cut at the 4. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers stretch the lead to 23. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey, so it'll be 2nd down. This is our last play of the quarter. 2nd down, Allen throwing again. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds the in route complete. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Running behind center with Edwards. Here he goes again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills putting up points in a game decided.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get two.
58, Bills 41.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's got it over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Blown back gets the handoff. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. They're headed up the middle. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Looking quickly here.
A 5-yard pickup brings up 4th down and goal.
He gets one more shot at it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game.
65. Bills 41.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown.
The Bills are lining up.
Allen looking to throw this. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Buccaneers managed to recover the football. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They give it to him again. They'll see he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Right up the gut. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
At the 14-yard line.
Back to the well again. And some solid blocking there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Another carry for him. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time, and that's going to bring him to 4th down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week specifically because of that miss.
And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
To the air on 3rd and long. The ball is out! And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Nix. Throw caught by his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. First call here coming from the shotgun. From his own end zone, Allen. It's into the hands of Edwards. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Lowered back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Throw here, 3rd down. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
This will be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there.